Yeah. I tap the screen, it's on again. No reason, just a habit. I walk in, keys in one hand, door swings back the usual way. Lights start up in a quiet row. I don't say much at the start of the day. Coffee runs, waterline hums. I stack a couple things nearby. I check the time without thinking, then I let it ride. I don't turn it up, I don't chase it. It just sits where it should, like a simple part of the room, doing what sound does. Nothing here needs a big moment. No signal, no scene, just a small pulse in the air, keeping everything even. I let it roll, right where the day can hold it. If you hear one line, it's this: let it roll, let it roll. Not loud, not low, just the kind that keeps going. Hands keep moving, doors keep opening. Let it roll, let it roll, let it blaze. People come in at their own pace. A quick hello, a short reply, receipts print, screens stay bright. Minutes move without asking why. Somebody laughs near the front, somebody looks for what they need. I nod once, point to a shelf, then I go back to what I'm doing. It doesn't pull me out of anything, it doesn't try to lead. It's only there when you notice, like a clean line underneath. No, same flow, that's enough. I let it roll, right where the day can hold it. If you hear one line, it's this: let it roll, let it roll. Not loud, not low, just the kind that keeps going. Hands keep moving, doors keep opening. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, hey, oh, 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 let it roll. I let it roll. No need to shape it, no need to push. It fits the room like open space. It stays smooth, it stays put. I let it roll, while the small hours turn into later. Footsteps pass the day, resets, and the rhythm stays in its lane. If you hear one line, it's this: let it roll, let it roll. Just enough motion to keep things moving. Let it roll, let it roll. Still when I look up again, still so I leave it there. Still when I look up again, still so I leave it there.
Sound fills the air before I speak. Lights reflect off the floor, soft steps cross the frame. Nothing calls for attention, nothing pulls my name. I move through familiar paths without slowing down. Every corner feels connected by the same sound. I don't frame the moment, I don't set the scene. It just settles in naturally between what's seen. No marker saying this is new, no reason to react. If it holds a space this well, that's a fact. It carries the room from wall to wall. No need to rise, no need to fall. It carries the room through open hours. If everything feels balanced, that Another walks on by. I hear a sound is all before it fully arrives. Hands keep working at a pace that doesn't need control. The rhythm fits between the moves and plays its role. Oh, it doesn't chase the silence, it doesn't crowd the air. It stays right where it's needed, like it knows the share. Same space, same weight, it carries the room from wall to wall. No need to ride, no need to fall. It carries the room through open hours. If everything feels balanced, that's the power. It carries the room as the minutes slide. Voices shift, but the sound holds wide. It carries the room without a cue. If it feels this natural, that's what it's meant to do. If it blends into movement and never asks for proof, it carries the room and stays true. Still playing when I step outside, so I let it run.
I don't guide it, it goes. The room already knows the pace before I even look around. Sound settles in without a cue, like it found its own ground. I move between small routines, nothing extra to plan. Each step falls into the next, like it always can. I don't hold it in place, I don't push it ahead. It just keeps doing what it does while the day gets set. No reminder to stay alert, no reason to react. Everything keeps moving without a track. It runs on its own right through the day. No hands on the wheel, but it stays in its lane. It runs on its own from open to close. If you don't notice the shift, then it already knows. A voice passes through the space, then it fades again. I catch the shape of a sound before it ends. I don't pause what I'm doing, I don't turn around. The rhythm handles the timing while I stay down. It doesn't lean in to the room, it doesn't pull away. It moves like a background habit you never have to say. Same chord, still moving. It runs on its own right through the day. No hands on the wheel, but it stays in its lane. It runs on its own from open to close. If you don't notice the shift, then it already knows. It runs on its own as the hours rearrange. People come, people go, but the motion stays the same. It runs on its own without asking why. If it's the room this clean, that's the reply. If it never asks for focus, that's the rule it shows. It runs on its own and it goes. Still playing when I pass back through, so I don't such a thing.
Step in, same time, and nothing feels off. Floor feels cool under my shoes, lights on low overhead. I check the screen, one quick glance, then I'm moving again. Chairs slide back into their place, the door closes without sound. Everything lines up easily, nothing spins me around. I don't need to slow it down, I don't need to speed it up. The pace is already set, so I let it run. No signal telling me to shift, no reason to adjust. If everything stays aligned, that's enough. Nothing out of step, nothing out of time. Every pocket's moving right in line. Nothing out of step, nothing pulling wrong. If it feels it's even, then it's moving strong. Someone passes by the front, a short wave, then they're gone. A voice fades down the hall. Before I notice it's on, I stack one thing on another, clear the space in between. The work just keeps on forming without a scene. It doesn't ask for focus, it doesn't force a turn. It just keeps the shape it has and lets the minutes burn. Same light, still set. Nothing out of step, nothing out of time. Every pocket's moving right in line. Nothing out of step, nothing pulling wrong. If it feels it's even, then it's moving strong. Nothing out of step, from early through the late. No extra weight, no shift in shape. Nothing out of step, as the room fills up. Voices rise, voices fall, but the rhythm stays cut. If it stays unnoticed, that's exactly right. Nothing out of step, all day, all night. I'm still on when I look again, so I leave it where it is. I don't turn it up, I let it sit. Screen stays clear in front of me, numbers moved and passed. I take a breath, adjust my chair, and let the moment last. Footsteps cross the open floor, a sound and something new. I stay with what I'm working on and let the rest move through. Nothing leans too far ahead, nothing drifts behind. Every part knows where to land without a sign. No reason to recalibrate, no edge that needs repair. If it holds this steady shape, I leave it there. It keeps it level from start to end. No pull to either side, no need to bend. It keeps it level all the way. If the room feels even, that's the play. Someone asks a quiet question, I answer without pause. Another sound fades down the hall without a cause. Hands keep pace with simple tasks. Time keeps moving too. I don't follow every second, I just do what I do. It doesn't try to leave the room, it doesn't fade away. It stays right in the middle ground and lets the hours play. Same height, same light. It keeps it level from start to end. No pull to either side, no need to bend. It keeps it level all the way. If the room feels even, that's the play. Yeah. And never calls for praise. It keeps it level and stays still on when I shut things down. So I leave it plain.
Just let it stay. Lights are already on. I step into the same space. Nothing waiting to surprise me. Nothing I need to rearrange. I set things down where they fit, not thinking twice about it. The room feels open enough so I don't adjust. Footsteps cross behind me, a short sound then gone. I stay with what I'm doing and the moment moves on. No reason to change the setting, no need to add a sign. Everything feels aligned already, so I let it ride. It stays in place, right where it's supposed to be. Not asking for attention, just keeping things steady. It stays in place while the time goes by. If nothing pulls you away, it's doing it right, right. Someone opens up the window, someone closes it again. Air shifts just for a second, then it settles in. I glance up at the wall clock, numbers move without a sound. I don't follow every second, I just stay around. Nothing here needs fixing, nothing's out of frame. It fits into the room so well, you forget it has a name. Same feel still here. It stays in place, right where it's supposed to be. Not asking for attention, just keeping things steady. It stays in place while the time goes by. If nothing pulls you away, then it's doing it right. It stays in place from the first hour on. No push, no pull, just a quiet line you lean on. It stays in place as the day unfolds. Sounds come and go, but this one holds. If it blends into the room like it's always been there, that's enough, that's the point. It stays in place, stays Door half open, morning air, shoes line up by the wall. I check the counter, clear space before the first call. Clock moves slow but steady, paper slides across the desk. I don't rush the small things, I just handle what's next. No headline, no highlight, no reason to explain. It's just a sound that stays around while everything stays in its lane. No signal saying listen now, no pause in the flow. It doesn't need a spotlight, it already knows. It keeps the line moving, that's all it has to do. One step into another, nothing breaking through. It keeps the line moving, right where it belongs. If the room feels balanced, then it's doing its job. Someone waits near the door, someone asks a simple thing. I point once, nod once, then the moment's gone again. Hands stay busy, mind stays clear, no extra thought to add. I don't notice the hours pass until they already have. It doesn't slow the pace, it doesn't pull ahead, it just stays right under everything, like I thought you never said. Same pace, no change. It keeps the line moving, that's all it has to do. One step into another, nothing breaking through. It keeps the line moving, right where it belongs. If the room feels balanced, then it's doing its thing. It keeps the line moving from early until late. No sharp edges, no delay, everything stays straight. It keeps the line moving while the hours rearrange. Voices pass, doors open, but the rhythm doesn't change. If it blends into the background, that's the point, that's the cue. It keeps the line moving, so the rest of us can too. Still playing when I pass by, I leave it on and walk away. I don't lean too far, I keep it here. Screen stays bright at eye low, sound sits low in the room. I move between small moments without changing the tune. One task ends, another starts, no pause in between. It all connects without effort, like it's already seen. I don't chase the edges, I don't test the frame. Everything works better when it stays the same. About 20. No need to press forward, no reason to fall back. Right where things balance is where it's at. It holds the middle, that steady ground. Nothing drifting outward, nothing closing down. It holds the middle all the way through. If everything feels level, then it's doing what it should do.
Someone speaks near the counter, another voice fades out. I catch a word then lose it before it turns into a thought. Hands stay busy, shoulders loose, time keeps its shape. I don't notice the passing until it's late. It doesn't rise above the room, it doesn't fall behind. It stays right in the center of the moment. It finds still here, still balance, still balance. It holds the middle, that steady ground. Nothing drifting outward, nothing closing down. It holds the middle all the way through. If everything feels level, then it's doing what it should do. From start to end, no extra weight, no need to bend. It holds the middle as the hours move. People pass through the room, but the sound stays true. If it never asks for focus, that's the signal, that's the rule. It holds the middle, and that's enough. Still playing when I step away, so I leave it centered.
I leave it where it lands. No second look. Everything's already lined before I step inside. The sound sits where it belongs. I don't need to decide. Yeah, I place my bag down once, I don't move it again. The room feels settled enough, so I let it begin. No switches left to flip, no dials left to turn. I stay with what's already working and let the minutes burn. No cue telling me to change, no reason to refine. If it fits the room this clean, I let it run its life. Set without adjusting, that's how it stays. Nothing asking for correction, nothing in the from start to close. If it moves smoothly, that's all it needs to know. Someone crosses through the space, another stops to wait. I hear a step, then another, then the sound resets. I don't track every moment, I don't mark the time. The rhythm handles that for me while I'm in online. It doesn't shift the air, it doesn't change the tone. It just stays consistent like it's always known. Still fits, still clean. Set without adjusting, that's how it stays. Nothing asking for correction, nothing in the way. Set without adjusting, from start to close. If it moves smoothly, that's all it needs to know. Set without adjusting as the hours pass. No added pressure, no need to ask. Set without adjusting while the room fills up. Voices change, footsteps fade, but back, so I leave it untouched. I don't count it in, it starts. The room feels ready before I move. Nothing waiting on a sign. Sound settles into the space, right on time. I shift one step to the side, clear a path as I go. Each small action finds its place without needing to know. I don't frame the moment, I don't set the tone. It already fits the shape, it's already grown. No marker telling me to focus, no edge pulling me in. Everything just lines itself up and begins. It falls into rhythm without a cue. Nothing asking for attention, nothing to prove. It falls into rhythm and stays there. If the room keeps moving, then it's already fair. Someone walks past the front, another turns around. A short sound lifts then fades back into the ground. I keep my hands moving steady, no rush, no delay. The timing handles itself along the way. It doesn't ask for a moment, it doesn't slow the pace. It fits between the seconds, like it knows the space. Still aligned, still clean, and it falls into rhythm without a cue. Nothing asking for attention, nothing to prove. It falls into rhythm and stays there. If the room keeps moving, then it's already fair. It falls in a rhythm as the hours shift. No extra pressure, no sudden lift. It falls in a rhythm while the day moves on. If you don't notice the change, then it's doing it strong. If it blends in emotion and never breaks the view, it falls in a rhythm, stays true, true. Oh, when I look back once, so I let it run. I don't stop to check, I just go. The room opens up in front of me, nothing blocking the way. Sound moves in a straight line and decides to stay. I set things down once, right where they belong. Every small action connects like it's already gone. No corners pulling focus, no sudden change in view. Everything keeps its direction and follows through. No sign telling me to slow, no reason to rush. If it moves this clean, I trust it stays on course, from open to close. Nothing drifting sideways, nothing pulling slow. It stays on course all the way through. If it feels this steady, that's what it's meant to do. A sound crosses through the space, then it fades again. I don't just let it end. Steps line up naturally. Time doesn't need a push. The rhythm keeps its direction without being pushed. It doesn't lean into the moment. It doesn't step aside. It keeps moving forward at its own stride. Same line. It stays on course from open to close. Nothing drifting sideways, nothing pulling slow. It stays on course all the way through. If it feels this steady, that's what it's meant to do. It stays on course as the hours run. No extra turns, no rewrote done. It stays on course while the room fills up. Voices change, but the motion holds. If it never asks for direction, it never loses view. It stays on course and moves true. It stays on course. It stays on course. Yeah. Stays on course. Still on. It stays on course.
I let it fall where it does. The sound meets the room halfway, not early, not late. I don't check the setting twice, I let it decide its place. One step turns to another without a pause between. Everything moves like it knows what it's supposed to mean. I don't frame the moment, I don't fix the view. It fits into the space already without a cue. No reason to shift the weight, no reason to bend. If it settles this clean, I let it in. Right where it lands, that's where it stays. No need to move it, no need to change. Right where it lands, all the way through. If it feels this natural, that's the truth. A voice passes by the door, then it fades out. I catch the shape of a sound before it turns around. Hands stay busy at the same pace, time keeps a straight line. I don't follow every second, I just let it run its time. It doesn't reach beyond the room, it doesn't pull away. It stays exactly where it fits, and that's okay. Still set, still clear. Right where it lands, that's where it stays. No need to move it, no need to change. Right where it lands, all the way through. If it feels this natural. Right where it lands, as the hours move. No added weight, no side. Right where it lands, while the room shifts around. Voices rise, then settle down. If it never asks for adjustment, it never calls for proof. Right where it lands, that's the truth. Still on when I pass the
I don't adjust the frame, I leave it. The sound already fits the space before I look around. Nothing feels out of position, nothing needs to be found. I move through simple motions without checking the flow. Each part connects on its own like it already knows. No edges pulling focus, no reason to explain. Everything sits where it lands without needing a name. No cue asking for a change, no moment to revise. If it feels this complete, I let it ride. Nothing to refine, nothing to refine, nothing to move. If it fits the room this well, that's the proof. Nothing to refrain, nothing to refrain all the way. If it sounds this natural, I let it stay. A voice drifts past the window, then it's gone again. I don't turn to follow it, I let it in. Hands stay busy, pace stays light, time moves without a sign. I don't mark the passing minutes, I just stay in line. It doesn't step into the front, it doesn't fade behind. It stays exactly where it works every time. It still fits, still right. Nothing to refrain, nothing to refrain, nothing to move. If it fits the room this well, that's the proof. Nothing to refrain, nothing to refrain all the way. If it sounds this natural, I let it stay. Nothing to refrain as the hours slide. No right is shaped, no reason why. Nothing to reframe while the room shifts through. If it blends, it's clean, that's what it's meant to do. If it never asks for attention and never needs a cue, nothing to it through. Just move through. Still on when I glance once more, so I leave it.
I don't move it, it stays. Silence the room just once, then it settles in. I don't step back to listen, I just move it in. Every action finds its timing without being told. I don't need to check the pace, it already holds. Nothing jumps into the front, nothing drops behind. Everything keeps its position in a straight line. No reason to push it forward, no reason to stop. If it fits this clean, that's all. It stays right there, that's the line. No shift, no slide, just time. It stays right there all the way. If it feels this steady, that's the play. Stays right there, that's the line. That's the line. No shift, no slide, just time. Just time, it stays right there all the way. If it feels this steady, that's the play. A voice crosses through the space, then it's gone again. I don't turn my head to follow, I let it in. Hands move at a measured pace, nothing rushed or late. I don't mark the seconds passing, I just keep it straight. It doesn't reach beyond the room, it doesn't fall behind. right there as the hours run. No added weight, nothing undone. It stays right there while the room moves through. Voices rise then settle too. If it never needs direction, it never breaks the view. It's true, it's right there and moves true. Stays right there, that's the line. Still alone, no shift, no slide, just time. It stays right there, it's steady all the way. If it feels this steady, that's the play.
It keeps going without notice, nothing asking for a turn. No signal telling me to follow, no reason to learn. I don't pause to check the timing, I don't slow the sound. It stays inside the movement, moving around. Nothing pulling it forward, nothing holding back. It keeps a steady distance on track. It carries on lightly, never feeling forced, just enough to keep it moving on its course. It carries on lightly, nothing to rewrite, just a pop melody passing by. People shift without intention, time keeps finding space. It doesn't chase the moment, but it keeps the pace. No reason to raise the sound, no reason to wait. It fits into the rhythm at its own rate. It feels natural, that's fine. It carries on lightly, never feeling forced, just enough to keep it moving on its course. It carries on lightly, no need to decide, just a melody staying along the line. It carries on lightly, not fast, not slow, just a sound that keeps on moving as things go. It carries on lightly, no need to decide, just a melody staying along the line. Carries on lightly, like it's always known, not a moment to catch, just moving on. It carries on lightly, no reason to choose, just a pop song in the room with nothing to lose. Still moving, still light.
Ooh, yeah. Everything stays where it belongs, nothing leaning left or right. No reason to adjust the room, it already feels right. I don't pause to measure it, I don't shift the sound. It fits inside the movement all around. Nothing pulling it wider, nothing pushing back. It finds the middle point and stays on track. It keeps it balanced, never too far, just enough to hold the rhythm where we are. It keeps it balanced, nothing to rearrange, pass without attention. Time keeps its form. It doesn't chase the moment, but it stays warm. No reason to turn it down, no reason to decide. It moves inside the pattern of the line. I feel centered, that's enough. It keeps it balanced, never too far, just enough to hold the rhythm where we are. It keeps it blaze, it keeps it balanced, nothing to rearrange, just a pop melody, stay in range. It keeps it balanced, not tight, not loose, just a sound that fits the room with nothing to lose. It keeps it balanced, no need to react, yeah. Just a melody staying intact. It keeps it balanced like it's always known. Not a moment to fix, just moving on. It keeps it balanced, no reason to choose, just a pop song in the room, letting time move, still centered, still on.
Nothing starts when it comes in, it's already in the room. No reason to look for meaning, nothing happening soon. I don't stop to recognize it, I don't call it out. It stays between the seconds, moving about. Nothing pulling it closer, nothing letting go. It fits into the moment and flows. It rests along the way, never in the lead, just enough to keep the rhythm underneath. It rests along the way, nothing to convey, just a pop melody, letting time stay. People move without intention, sounds repeat and fade. It doesn't shape the moment, but it stays. No reason to turn it over, no reason to react. It settles into motion intact. Feels simple, that's fine. It rests along the way, not far, not near, just a sound that stays in place right here. It rests along the way, no need to choose, just a melody staying in the groove. It rests along the way, like it's always known. Not a moment to follow, just moving on. It rests along the way, no reason to decide, just a pop song in the room, letting time slide.
It's already in motion. When I notice nothing's slowing it down. No reason to change direction. It already knows the ground. I don't stop to check the time, and I don't shift the pace. It stays inside the movement, holding its place. Nothing pulling it backwards, nothing pushing through. It keeps the rhythm moving like it's meant to do. It keeps moving forward, never standing still. Just enough to feel the rhythm bending to the will. It keeps moving forward, nothing to adjust. Just a pop melody built on trust. People pass without attention. Time keeps finding space. It doesn't chase the moment, but it keeps the pace. No reason to slow the room, no reason to react. It fits into the motion, intact. Feel steady, that works. It keeps moving forward, not fast, not slow. Just a sound that keeps on going as things flow. It keeps moving forward, no need to choose. Just a melody staying in the groove. It keeps moving forward like it always has. Not a moment to fix, just letting it pass. It keeps moving forward, no reason to decide. Just a pop song in the room, letting time slide. Still moving, still moving, still moving, still on, still on.
I left it playing when I walked back in. Same room again, nothing really new. The sound was already there, like it didn't wait for me. I didn't check the volume, didn't think about the time. It just sat between the walls, doing what it does. It's not trying to follow, it's not trying to leave. It stays where it sounds, right? Not too close, not far away. Just enough to feel it while everything else keeps moving. It stays where it sounds, right? Never asking for a name. Just a line that keeps repeating in the same familiar place. People talk around it, steps go in and out. Nothing stops because it's there, nothing changes much. It doesn't lean into moments, doesn't pull them back. It fits between the seconds like it's always been that way. Nothing to adjust, it's already. It stays where it sounds, right? Not too clear, not too loud. Just a melody that lingers without standing out. It stays where it sounds, right? Never pushing to remain. Just a line that keeps returning in the same familiar place. It stays where it sounds, right? like it knows the room by heart. Not the focus, not the reason, just a part of where we are. It stays where it's